Hello you guys, I wanted to just do a video today. This one's about Joy, and also I wanted to talk about this thing. The guy who's been harassing me hasn't called today, so that's good. I think he's like just trying to do it like once a day or not anymore, or maybe he saw the video. But there was a number that called me just recently that was really close to his number, so I didn't want to answer it, but like the person hung up really quick because it didn't actually ring. I just saw the number come up. So I don't know if my phone like blocked it or what, but um, yeah, it's gotten to the point where I'm afraid to answer numbers that I don't recognize because I don't want it to be him on the other end. So, that's a thing. Ouch, sorry. I wanted to just talk about what Joy's doing. She's saying that she's going to leave YouTube again, but for a different reason. It's a reason because people are just making so much rumors about her, being really mean and hating on her and calling her names. And I just heard something hit my door. Probably my cat because he's an asshole. Um, but, okay, I just wanted to say this. There are a lot of YouTubers who get the same amount of hate, if not more hate than Joy, and they do not focus on that. They do not address the hate. They don't address the rumors. Well, some address rumors that are like very, very bad. But she's addressing every rumor that's being spread about her and every hate thing that's being spread about her. Um, if all of those YouTubers who got as much hate as she's getting focused on that, it would really defeat the purpose of what their channel originally was about. And that's what's happening here for her. She, she's focusing on every single rumor that people are saying about her. She's focusing on all of the hate, and it's getting to her. And I understand that. Like I don't get that much hate, but like I do get the random comments of like, "Oh, you're ugly," or um, I did get a person who was a Christian who was like saying I need to repent and shit like that. And I also got a hate comments where somebody said that that I subscribed to a white pride channel, which I didn't even know I was subscribed to. And he told me to unsubscribe, so I kindly did. Um, but I don't focus on those things. Yes, she has like a whole lot more subscribers and a lot more like, that means a lot more people are going to hate on her. But there are people who have millions of subscribers who get as much hate as her, probably even more. And I do not know what the hell is going on out there, but it sounds like they're like whooping some carpet. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Um, we ain't got no carpet out there. What the fuck? Okay, never. Sorry. But she's focusing on all of it. And all those people who have millions of subscribers who get that much hate, they don't focus on it because they're focusing on the main thing was what their channel was about to begin with. And what her channel was apparently about was to focus on her illnesses and to film it and then go through it with YouTube, you know what I mean, with her subscribers. But I haven't seen that from the beginning though. It seemed like it was all about Onision or some other drama thing, which is okay. That's like me. Like my channel, I don't know what the fuck my channel is. Like I talk about random shit. I do random stuff. I haven't found what I'm normally good at. And I do current events on like some YouTubers, some things that are going on in the world, some things that just piss me off, and some things that bother me. So, I mean, yeah, my channel's very random, but she said that her channel was originally to just document her illnesses and document what she's going through. But she's not doing that. She's focusing on thing that every single thing that somebody is saying about her, like making fun of her, hating on her, calling her names, rumors, focusing on her past. That's what people do here on YouTube. They find one thing about you. They find multiple things about you, and they also make up things about you, and then they make videos about it. just to put you down. That's what happens. You can't focus on that. And I know it's easier said than done, but she should just try to ignore it and try not to read all of it. And if she just sees one little fucking, okay, so this is what I do. If I notice a mean comment, like a mean, anything mean in a comment, I don't finish reading it. I don't finish reading it. I go on to the next comment. And if that's a nice comment, I read that comment. Like, I know it's easier said than done. Don't read your comments then, if they're going to be that mean. And I know that all of her videos get so many dislikes and so many people hating on her. I understand that that's very hard, and I don't know what I would do if I was that big, like as big as she is here on YouTube, and I would get that much hate. Like, I don't know. I'm not there yet. But if I ever do get there, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm not going to focus on the hate. I'm not going to let it get to me. I'm just going to freaking move on. She needs to move on. She needs to move on. She needs to do what she originally said she was going to do on YouTube, which is just report on certain things that is important that she feels like she needs to report on, and also focus on her illnesses and, document it. That's what her main focuses were. And she's not doing that. So now she's going to leave YouTube. I'm not going to believe she's going to leave YouTube. I think she's just gonna come back. But Joy, this video is not meant to hate. This isn't trying to contribute to the hate. I'm trying not to put you down. I don't like putting others down. It's really one of the things that I hate doing. I'm just saying that you need to stop focusing on the negative, on everything, because that's what you seem to be doing, is focusing on the negative and focusing on what people are saying about you. If you have not done most of the things that people are saying, good, then you should just not address it. Then you know in your heart that you haven't done it, or that you haven't done any of those things. And even if it's in your past, you don't need to validate yourself. You don't need to explain yourself. It's in the past. We get it. They get it. But like, people are still going to focus on that because they are ignorant. They're going to focus on everything that is bad about you, or focus on your past, that you did stupid things, and like you had a really weird past. I know it was a weird past, and they're focusing on it. That's what they're going to do, and that's what they're going to continue doing, because they're ignorant and there's idiots. And like, and you focusing on that and addressing everybody and trying to, you can't address everybody. You can't appease everybody's feelings. You can't do that. And I need to take my own advice on that front, because I always feel like I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, or I'm afraid I'm not gonna be able to, like, I don't know, be nice to everyone. But you can't appease everyone. You can't please everybody. So try to just focus on you, focus on what you like to do, and stop focusing on the people who are calling you names and calling you out on things that is in the past, and some certain things you say. Just, you know what, if you believe the things that you believe, and if you think and you believe like what you say, and what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, if you are what you like say you are, and like you believe that you are this type of person, you don't need to validate yourself to people. You don't. The people who focus on your past, and the people who focus on things like that, they're ignorant, they're assholes. It's in the past, probably. I mean, we don't know you personally, so, and they don't know you personally either. So why are you need to take it with a grain of salt with these people, and you're not doing that. You're addressing everything that people are saying about you. I don't get it. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Don't listen to it, because it's going to eat you alive, and that seems like what's happening. Like, that seems what am I saying? That seems like it's something that's what's happening right now. It's literally bothering the fuck out of you. And that's what they want. They want it to bother you. What they're saying. Like, they want what they're saying to bother you. Am I wording that right? Like, that feels like I'm not wording that right. But I hope I got my word across. My mind across, or whatever the fuck. And again, this video was not meant to contribute to the hate. to contribute to all the people who are just being mean just for the sake of being mean. But that's what YouTube is. There's going to be a whole fuck ton of people who are just assholes on purpose. And there's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that you can do. There's just going to be assholes. And there's going to be assholes who make videos on you calling you names like Base Mama. I don't like that bitch either, okay? She's a bitch. I don't like her. Just point blank, she's a bitch. And I agree with you on that. Also, you know, Chambers of the Heart. She's a bitch too. There's no nice way to call somebody a bitch. So, you know, there it is. They're both bitches. They're fucking assholes. But you don't need to keep on focusing on them, and that's giving them what they want, which is attention. That Base Mama bitch wants all of the attention. I don't think Chambers wants that much attention, but I mean, she's thirsty for some of it. But you need to stop focusing on it, girl. You need to just do what you need to do and do what you want to do on YouTube and just focus on that and just not focus on what everybody else is saying about you, because if you do, you're not gonna grow on YouTube either. You're gonna let people get to you, and that's what they want. So I'm sorry if this came off mean. I'm trying not to be mean. I wasn't calling you a bitch this time, so that seems a little nicer. I mean, I didn't. You know what I mean? Like my only mean thing is calling people bitches and assholes. You know what I mean? So like, I'm trying not to be mean. I really do like you. I do like your videos sometimes, but girl, you're just focusing on all of the bad and not the good. There are people who actually support you and people who give you good, constructive criticism. And you only focus on the people who are actually being assholes. So, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry if this came off a little rude. I apologize if it did. Yeah, thumbs up, subscribe. You don't have to, but I'd really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I forgot to click this up before I said that. So, okay.